Lathan,
Yes, sir.
Coach Barnes was kind of talking about how when you were getting recruited here, he saw you playing a whole different position, which I'm probably sure you know as well.
Yes, sir.
You were probably supposed to be a free safety. You're clearly not that now. I guess what changed once you got on campus, and why are you comfortable in this position you're in now?
I think just opportunity really changed. There were some opportunities to play at some other positions, so I just tried my best, and the coaching staff did a great job of just helping me learn as many positions as possible. And I think that's what I've tried to do, is just be a sponge, and wherever I'm able to play at to help the team is where I want to play.
Does the fact that you got here in the summer and then it kind of got to a point where they were just throwing guys out there because people were catching COVID kind of play into that? It's like you got to know as much as possible because you never know.
Yeah, I think that definitely is exactly like what you said. You never know, so just try to learn. I try to tell the young guys, just try to learn, know every position, because you never know when your number's going to get called. And that's really what all our coaches preach here, is just competitive excellence. When your number is called, just go in there and just it doesn't change from the starters to the next guy up.
How often were you actually at the line of scrimmage in high school?
A lot of times we had a unique scheme, so there was sometimes they try to blitz me. A lot of times in the box when we faced a really strong running team, and then when we played a passing team, I'll go back there, free safety.
How do you think the cover safety position fits your game?
It keeps me in the box. I get to cover slot receivers, a lot of fast guys, and then basically, yeah, it just keeps me in the box, keep me closer to the game.
What do you think are the things you do well that makes you a good fit for that spot?
Just able to come in and fill, if I need to fill a hole or make a tackle on a running back, and then also just have the ability to just play against any receiver.
Did you surprise yourself last season with your ability to step in the summer and make an impact the way you did?
I think the coaching staff really helped me to where practice was so hard, facing the best receivers every day, the best quarterbacks every day, to where when I came into the games, it was not a big stepping stool.
Last year, you did step in, and you could tell, even for an inexperienced guy, you just have instincts. Is that something you've always had, just a feel for the game?
I would say I do. I do have a pretty good feel for the game, but also just coaching staff really helped me. They taught me how to watch film, and that's where something I'm still growing at as a player, and that really helped me just play faster.
Ryan Day has brought up your name a lot this offseason as a guy who's impressed him. What do you think you've been able to do to impress him?
I'm just a hard worker. That's really something I pride myself on. Just a guy that's just going to go in and just grind every day. And then my teammates have really helped me just to push me every day, just going against receivers. The other DBs in the room has just pushed me to be the best player I can be.
How many different positions have you repped at on defense since you got here?
I rep at a lot of different positions, just wherever they want to put me at, wherever we need help at. I'm all for it, just trying to play and learn how to play that position as the best of my ability.
And that cover safety spot, I think before they were calling it like a slot corner, like Sean Wade, for instance, when he was doing that. Do you go back and look at what he did well there to kind of influence your game?
Oh, I definitely do. Sean Wade was a great mentor to me last year. He definitely helped me out a lot. There was a couple days where we'd come back, just me and him, and he'd teach me some things, just give me some advice. We'd watch film. So I definitely go back and watch what Sean Wade used to do.
And what about Marcus? Obviously, he started the year playing essentially that role.
Now, Marcus has been a great mentor to me and really helped me out. I mean, we meet all the time, just talking about little things that different receivers do, different lineups and stuff like that. And he's a super smart guy, one of the smartest guys in our room. So he's definitely helped me change my game.
Lathan, has anything really changed in the slot? It seems like you guys just changed the name to cover safety, and you're still playing a slot corner. So, like, for you, as somebody who stepped into that role and learned it last year, has anything really changed, or are you just kind of doing the same concepts just with a little bit of tweaks here and there?
I think that's what Coach Barnes done a great job at. It's really not doing talking too much about positions, but concepts, and just learning concepts. So no matter what position you're out on the field, it's just you need to know your concepts. You're able to play all these different positions.
Did you make it a point to get bigger this offseason?
Yes, sir. I think that was Coach Mick. Biggest thing was just getting me bigger, getting me faster. And I think all of our DBs have definitely changed their bodies and changed just the way that they play.
Has that helped you on the field? Do you feel that when you're playing now? The weight change, the agility change? Have you felt what Coach Mick did to you? Have you felt that on the field?
I definitely feel that. I think Coach Mick, we got the best strength staff in the whole country, so I think I definitely feel faster and feel stronger when I'm on the field, and it's definitely helped my game.
Lathan, is it a little surreal to think that a year ago you got here on campus, and now, like, this summer you're sort of like the official visit host to the guy that's, you're from Arizona, you're not an Ohio guy, you don't have like deep Midwest roots. How did
find yourself in this position where you're sort of like the ambassador for these young guys, because you sort of went through the roughest time and coming out the other edge, shiny, right? So like, how does that all feel, just to know that you're in that spot?
It is kind of crazy when sometimes I just look back and just where I was a year ago to where I am now, and I think, just like I said, just being under the older guys like Sean Wade and players Proc and Marcus Williamson definitely helped me develop, and then just they took me under their wing from the jump and kind of just made me understand what it feels like just to help a young player out that just doesn't really understand yet. And I think that's what I've just tried to do too, where it either comes to recruits or younger guys like the freshmen that we have, just to try to help them out, because I understand where they were because I was there just a year ago.
Does it feel like the longest year in history?
It definitely does feel like a long year, but then also feels like it was a quick off season. Like we're playing in a week, so it's definitely exciting to think about.
Lathan, what's been one of the biggest lessons or one of the biggest things you've learned about the Ohio State program since you've been here for 1 year, making the jump from Arizona to here?
Just you can't have an off day. There is no days where you can really take a play off or just not come here with your A game on, because we have, like I said, the best receivers, the best quarterback, the best O-line, D-line, linebackers. Every position on the field is the best in the country. So if you don't come here with your A game, then you're gonna get exposed.